Welcome back, friends. In this episode, we are going to be just doing a nice relaxing self-healing session. We will talk a little bit about the hypnagogic states and self-healing, and one of my favorite things to ponder, dream about, think on, trees. I'm Elizabeth, and I'm a certified hypnotherapist and a fine artist, and I'm your hypnosis guide. Let's talk a little bit about the hypnagogic states. Before we get too deep into this series, I want to go over this because I think we're going to be talking about it a lot. I'd like you to have a basic understanding of it, and we can go from there. So the beta state is where we spend most of our day. It's the awake state, and it's when you're fully awake, alert, and aware of everything that's going on around you. The alpha state is what we call the daydreamer state, and it's autopilot is in this state where you just are driving and all of a sudden you're home and you're like, oh, I don't even know how I got here. I don't remember getting here. I was just daydreaming. Or if you're an artist or a musician or any type of artist, and you just, when you get into the zone and you're completely lose track of time and you're just really creating, that would be alpha state. Sometimes during a hypnosis session, that's as deep as you're going to go, and that's totally okay. It just means that that's all your body was needing in that moment. It's still a good reset to your mind, like a nap, and allows some processing to take place. The theta state is one of the first deeper hypnagogic states, and it's where we are capable of very clear thinking. Most hypnosis sessions, this is where we want to be working. You're highly suggestible. You can start to form new connections in your mind. This is where you would really start to feel like you were in an NSRT, non-sleep rest state. It can be used as a replacement for a nap. And it can be better sometimes than a nap when it comes to energy. So this is the state of your mind that you're in when the analytical part in your brain gets turned off, and it's that part of your brain that asks, what does this mean for me, and what if I did this, and why is this happening, and constantly asking, how does this make sense to me? Okay, so that part of your brain turns off, and it opens up all sorts of possibilities because you're able to really focus in on one idea, one feeling, one thought without analyzing what it would mean for you, which is why I always remind you to stop analyzing during your meditations and your hypnosis. Save all that for later. You can analyze all you want after the session. Delta is the very, very deep state of relaxation. Sometimes we like to use this state of mind more for past life regression because your mind can be very creative in this state, and it can really kind of let go of a lot of that logic and allow images and things like that to come into your mind. You may feel like floaty or get more, like some people see colors when they're in this state. It may be a little bit less focused than the theta state. Maybe you still have that one-pointedness and that focus, but you might be a little bit more floaty, maybe a little bit more prone to not quite dozing off, but sort of drifting away. So not quite as focused, which is why we usually prefer the theta state for hypnosis, but the delta state's also very good. You're still very suggestible in the delta state. And yep, those visuals like that we use in dreaming are really starting to wake up here. And then there's sleep, where we traditionally learned that suggestibility ends here. That's not always been my experience, but we'll talk more about that later. Or I guess we did talk about that in the sleep episode. So, so those are the hypnagogic states, and we're going to talk a lot about those in future episodes. So it's not essential that you completely understand them, just so that you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. I'll never just be like the theta state. I'll say like the theta state, that's where we blah, blah, blah. So you don't have to there's not going to be a test on this. That's all I'm trying to say. So in general, when we're doing hypnotherapy sessions, you might find that I'm trying to guide you deeper than previously in other ones. And there's always a reason for it. It's not something I want you to focus on. I just want you to relax and enjoy the experience. And but it is fun to start to understand it. And when we talk more and more about hypnotherapy, you'll start to see all the amazing things it can do for you within these different states of mind. In this self-healing session, we're just going to get nice and relaxed, and we're going to let our minds take us wherever we want to go. So if you're ever having issues falling into hypnosis and getting relaxed, I would look into how much caffeine you're having and when. This isn't always the case, but if you are having trouble, try not to have any caffeine 3 hours before your session, and see if that helps and let me know. Otherwise, just keep practicing and just keep relaxing. And, like I said before, try to watch the videos and listen and build trust. That will help too. So the session we're going to do today is my personal go-to when everything's sort of fallen apart. I don't typically want to go straight to a hypnosis session that's going to fix some sort of part of me or heal something in specific. I just want general feeling good. And this is the session I prefer to use for that. It's really just warm, healing energy and just getting yourself to a nice, peaceful, relaxed place. It's really good for when you feel overwhelmed. So in my mind, all healing is really self-healing. Doctors and prescriptions and medications are just something that you're helping yourself with. And what I found is that I feel my best when I focus on my own belief in my own health. So this session takes place in a clearing in a forest, in the woods where we feel most at home, with the trees. And I can't wait personally until we understand the trees better, because we have been pondering the question of whether or not trees have souls since Aristotle, and likely way before that. To me, there's no question. I believe every living being has a soul, and whether we understand them or not, they should be honored as a living being. There are working theories on what is called root brains. It's funny, I say it out loud, it does sound weird. And how trees and other plants use their roots to send healing nutrients to each other when they're struggling, even after they are long dead. I just find them to be amazing creatures, and I find their energy healing and soft, and that's why we are going to go and be healed and comforted by the trees today. If you want a standalone copy of this, you can download it on my website for a very small fee. It's a great way to support us and keep us up and running so that we can keep making more great hypnotherapy sessions for you. Another great way to support us is to subscribe to our page on YouTube, to our channel, and comment, share on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. On Instagram and TikTok, we share daily affirmations. A lot of them go along with what we're doing here. So this week there'll be a lot of stuff on self-healing and affirmations on feeling good and healthy and revived. My website is elizabethcatherine.com, and you can also find a link there to download a free hypnosis session when you sign up for the newsletter. I'm not a spammer. I just email you literal news of what's going on. The general recommendation is to listen to a hypnosis at least 3 times to really let it take effect. This is one where you can just pick it up anytime though and use it as kind of a refresh. So just find a nice place to relax, get your headphones, and enjoy. listening to a self-hypnosis session on a forest healing with Elizabeth Catherine. This session is intended for you to be listening to while you're laying down or sitting in a comfortable chair or in a meditative position. And just make sure you're not doing anything dangerous and you're in a safe space. You're not driving or operating any heavy machinery. So I want you to take some nice deep breaths and start to relax. Breathing in light and love, and just exhaling any tension you might feel, anything you've brought with you from the day. Take another nice deep breath and let it go. Just allowing yourself to start to relax here. And I just want you to pay attention to the very top of your head. And just imagine that you're able to tell the very top of your head to relax. And as you say the word relax, you really feel all the muscles at the very top of your skull just really letting go and relaxing. Then moving down to your forehead. And you can imagine, if you want, a healing light. It's moving across all the muscles in your forehead and just helping it relax. Deeper and deeper. And relaxing those muscles on the sides of your head, the muscles above your ears, below your ears, where your jaw, your ear, and your neck all meet. Just allowing that to relax. And relaxing all the muscles around your eyes now. Letting everything all the way from the front of the very top of your nose, where your eyes meet your nose, just letting that relax. And then letting the other edges of your eyes relax. And relaxing that little area right at the bottom of your nose, where your smile lines touch your nose, just letting that relax. Lips, the edges of your lips, that whole area just relaxes, just lets go. And now focusing on that area of your jaw, where your jaw connects your bottom jaw to your upper jaw, and just really letting that relax now. And you can still see that healing light if you're working with that. See that healing light moving over all these areas I'm mentioning and down the back of your neck, just relaxing and letting go. Relaxing the front of your neck. All the way down to your shoulders. Let your shoulders relax. Further away from your ears. And just moving that relaxing feeling down your arms, your elbows, your forearms, just letting everything really relax. All the way down to your fingertips. Feeling so comfortable and relaxed here. Now allowing your chest muscles to relax, and your upper back, and everything in between, all the organs, your heart, your lungs, just letting everything go. And moving down your abdomen, letting all those stomach muscles go, your hips relax, and all the way down your back. And relaxing all your internal organs as well. Just letting everything relax and feel nice and comfortable. Allowing your legs to relax, your knees, front of your knees, behind your knees. Let all those muscles doing so much work, just let them go now. Let them relax. And your lower legs, your calves, your shins, just let it all relax here. All the way down to your feet and your toes. Really letting that relax. And just letting go. And as you're sitting here feeling so completely relaxed and comfortable, I'm just going to start to count from 5 to 1. And with each number, you're going to relax deeper and deeper down until we reach the number 1, and you'll feel totally relaxed and comfortable. 5. Just really starting to let yourself relax here. 4. Deeper and deeper down into this feeling of relaxation. 3. Even more relaxed. Just feeling so comfortable here. 2. Really letting go. And 1, totally relaxed and comfortable. Just feeling so good and so relaxed. More relaxed than you can ever remember feeling before. And now I just want you to imagine that you're walking in a beautiful field of flowers. It's a beautiful day, just the perfect temperature for you. The sun feels warm on your skin. The cool breeze is just so comfortable. You can hear the birds making their little songs as they nest and feast on the seeds of the flowers that surround you. And you're just totally comfortable and relaxed. Fresh, clean air smells so incredible to you in this moment, and everything just feels like it's in harmony. And as you walk through this field, you can see a hill in front of you. And you just continue on this path and walk on up that hill. At the top of the hill, there's a bench, and you can see someone is seated there. You immediately recognize this person as a friend. It can be someone that you're familiar with in your waking life, or someone completely new, but you just know you really trust this person and you feel very close to them. And you can take a seat on this bench, and together you just watch the birds and the wind moving the flowers and grass, and just really enjoying the feeling of each other's company. You don't really even need to say a word. You just know you enjoy being together. And the two of you sort of get up together and continue down this path, walking in friendship and love. You see a little forest in front of you. It's a friendly sort of forest, bright and cheery and warm and welcoming. As you get closer, you can see the path is going to take you right into the woods. And just continuing on this path, you can feel the temperature change as you come into the shade of the trees. It smells a little different here too, like moss and dried leaves, like a forest. The sun dancing through the leaves. The leaves rustling in the wind. It's just a perfect day as you keep walking down this beautiful sun-speckled forest path. You notice you're coming up upon a clearing. And I just want you to walk into that clearing. It's almost in a perfect circle, you notice. The trees surrounding a beautiful, soft patch of grass. It looks so soft and comfortable. You just lay down right in the middle this beautiful clearing. And while you're laying there on the soft grass, looking up at the sky through the trees, you really feel that you're being protected by these big, beautiful trees. Nurtured almost, as if the trees are really there for you in this moment. You become aware that the roots growing underneath you are supporting you from below. And you just feel so comforted and cradled by these beautiful trees. And as you lay here among the trees, you become aware that there are angelic-like beings standing in the shadows of the trees. They're warm and comforting, and you know that they are here to help you with your healing, to fill you with the most loving, beautiful energy, and to help you feel loved and accepted. And you just watch as they come closer, forming a circle around you. You can feel the warmth radiating off of them as they come closer. All of of them raising their hands together in a healing position with their palms facing you. And just hold their hands above you, and you can feel this immense warmth. It's almost overwhelming, but it's just perfect. And you feel this warmth radiating in your entire body, filling you with this beautiful, light, loving energy. This energy of pure acceptance, pure love, and pure light. It's filling your entire body. Feel a relief in your heart as this love fills you up. This feeling takes you and moves you into this sea of love where you're just floating in this beautiful feeling of perfect love and acceptance. Just feeling so connected and so in tune with love. And you know, from this place of complete connection and love, that your body is in complete and perfect harmony and in total health, feeling completely aligned with the feeling of love and acceptance, and so filled with love that it radiates off of you and touches each and every other soul in this beautiful ocean of love that you're in. Really allowing you to feel at one with everyone and everything. And this love that radiates off of you and this entire ocean of love is so strong and powerful that it surrounds the entire planet, filling every being, every molecule, every plant, every animal on this earth with the feeling of love and acceptance and compassion, creating such a harmonious world for us all to live in. Bringing this feeling of total love and acceptance and perfect health back to your waking moment. As we count up from 1 to 5. And with each number, you'll become more alert and more aware until you're finally completely awake and full of love and energy, remembering everything you've experienced and taking this feeling of acceptance and compassion and oneness with you. 1, starting to feel a little bit more alert and a little bit more aware. 2, bringing your attention back to the current day and time and place. 3, more alert, more aware here, wiggling your fingers and toes a bit. 4, really starting to become alert, feeling so energized, full of love, ready to spread that love. And 5, totally awake, full of energy and ready to return to your day. And I just hope that wherever you are, and whatever you do, today, tomorrow, and the rest of your life, just find a way to spread a little bit of extra love. Thanks, and have a good night, day, morning, whatever time it is.